Welcome back everyone to my Manchester United save on Football Manager 2017, and I'm sure we're in for some episode today. Up next, we've got Liverpool at Old Trafford in the league. I've already played the opening weekend, which was away to Newcastle, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But looking at Liverpool's manager, who we come up against next, Paulo Fonseca, has been in charge for the past 8 months. Now, Liverpool, they've gone through some managers in this save. They've got to be reaching, something like 10 managers? Maybe just a little less. Let's have a look. So here is the list. There are, so Jurgen Klopp obviously started things off. Then Michael Beale took over. He was caretaker. Let's hide the caretakers, actually. So 5 managers they've gone through. That's almost a manager per season. Beasler took over, then Marcelino came in. Only lasted 288 days. Lopetegui, I think that's how he pronounced his name. Probably not. But he was in for 312 days. Now it's Paulo Fonseca. So team news, we are without Ander Herrera. He is suspended still. And Liverpool will be without Aguzon, who's caused us some problems over the past couple of seasons. In the last episode, you saw our 3-0 loss against Tottenham in the UEFA Super Cup. But things picked up on the opening day of the new Premier League season. We beat Newcastle 5-2 at St James's Park. Such a convincing win. I was really happy with this actually, because the first half was absolutely dire. Dean Henderson I put in goal instead of Sergio Romero. Eden Hazard started. Brilliant game for him. 2 assists. Mata with 2 goals. Lewandowski with a hat-trick on the opening weekend. What a start to the season for him. But you can see that Mata got the first goal. Then they drew level in the 14th. Then they got a second goal. And thankfully, we got the equaliser just before half-time through Juan Mata. I changed a few things around at half-time, and we came out as 5-2 winners. Brilliant stuff, and a good way to start the new season. Putting those first 3 points on the board. And up next, we've got Liverpool. It's a tricky start to the new season. Now, let me take you guys to our new signing of the summer, and it's the final signing of the summer as well. He's just signed for Manchester United in real life. Now he's signing for United in this FM17 save. It's Romelu Lukaku. He's signed from AC Milan for 30 million. Andrea Belotti has gone in the opposite direction. I didn't feel as though things were working out as well as I want them to with Belotti. He didn't get much game time last season. And even when he did, he scored the odd goal here and there, yes, but he just didn't seem to have that air about him that screamed Manchester United striker that was always going to score every game. He would have 1 or 2 good games here and there, and that would be it. So hopefully Lukaku will do a much better job. He's got Premier League experience. And that brings our business of the summer to a close. That's all I'm going to be doing when it comes to transfers now until maybe January. We'll see how things progress, but I don't think we'll have to bring in anyone else. We've raked in more money than we've actually spent in the summer transfer window. 165 mil. Biggest deal was obviously Anthony Martial, who's left for PSG for 117. But I think we've signed a real good player here, and that applies to real life as well. If Romelu Lukaku, that strength in the air, such a physical presence on the pitch, and I think he's going to be a success in this new system. I had a rethink, especially after that poor performance against Spurs in the UEFA Super Cup final. They cut right through us when I was using that 4-3-2-1 formation. So I've gone for a 4-4-2, Antonio Conte at Juve style formation. No full-backs, they are wing-backs now. There's no wingers either, but this formation does allow 2 strikers up top, and that's going to include Lukaku and Lewandowski. Just imagine that partnership, getting those ticking over nicely. Here we go then, Manchester United against Liverpool. I am going for the 4-4-2 style formation. It's De Gea. He is back from his Olympic duty. He is back in goal, and we've missed him. Smalling and Bailly as the 2 centre-halves. Lindelof as the wing back and Shaw on the opposite side. Dyer in that defensive mid role. Got Pogba and Horta alongside each other in central midfield. And going forwards, Mata, Lukaku, our new signing. Can he get a goal against Liverpool? Imagine that. Former Everton guy as well. And Lewandowski, who's had a blistering start to the new campaign. We've got Rashford, Mbappe, Hazard as an impact sub for this game. On the bench, Blind, Tuanzebe, Valencia and Ramiro. For Liverpool, it's a basic 4-4-2. It's Mignolet that starts in goal. Moreno, Lovren, Matip and Flanagan at the back. Mane And Jovic, Henderson, Suarez and Volland and Rondon, they haven't really made much progress in the transfer market. That's going to get cleared. So far so good from United. Pogba losing the ball to... Oh, he's won it back. How about that? Pogba finds Lewandowski. Hits it straight at Mignolet. It's a good save, but it is going to be a corner to United. That's been a really good, positive start from United. Things are looking fresh after we've signed Lukaku. This new formation as well. And Pogba's going to hit that. Takes a block. Dyer's going to chase it down, but Suarez gets to it first and runs it out for a throw. And 25 minutes gone then. We're controlling things here at Old Trafford. Do expect that to be happening. But Liverpool, they have been tricky opponents over the last couple of seasons. Dyer to Pogba. Hits it. Did have the option of Lewandowski there. Flanagan with the throw. Henderson. Well done, Horta. Wins the ball back. It's on for Lukaku. He's slotted right into this team. He seems so comfortable on the ball. Pogba, Mata, look at this for passing. Oh, Lewandowski just lets us down there as he loses the ball. But again, well won by Andre Horta. He's in that deep lying playmaker role. Lukaku nods it on, but it's straight to Lovren. And Rondon to Mane. Look at the space for Flanagan. It's the only downside, I suppose, to having wing-backs is they leave that bit of space for the opposition's full-backs to get in behind. It's back to Mignolet. Oh, Lukaku! Debut goal! Talk about closing down, putting the keeper under pressure. Oh, that is just absolutely brilliant. Mignolet didn't know what to do here. Hits it, and it just powers off the head of Lukaku. 1-0. And we restart then for the second half. We are in the leads against Liverpool after Mignolet completely messed up his distribution. Alberto Moreno going to swing this in for Rondon, and it's 1-1. It's a good start to the second half from Liverpool. Not for us though. I'm not happy about that. See the replay there. Getting in behind that full back. Taking advantage of us having a wing back. Oh wow. That's some goal as well. Some finish from Solomon Rondon. And are they looking for a second? We can't allow them to get a second here. Well won Pogba. Lewandowski. Onto Lukaku. He went for it. Took a deflection. He's had a really good start to life at United. First goal. Debut goal at Old Trafford. Can he get a second? Just imagine when we start getting into the swing of things, what partnership of Lewandowski and Lukaku is going to be like. Bailly comes forward. Well done. Hazard has got a bit of an injury there. I think it's a groin strain. Henderson's off. He's already on a yellow card. We're going to go attacking now. Going to take it to Liverpool and look to close this game off. There we go. They're down to 10 men. They've brought on a couple of players as well. Those tactical changes. Nothing's going to come from that free kick. Smalling. No, he was always going to lose that. Pogba now. You've got to be careful, Bailly. Well done, Lindelof. Horta. I can't wait for Herrera to get back. When we're back to full strength, here's Lukaku now, pushing out wide. Swings it in for Lewandowski. Hits it, son. Why is Shaw hitting that? Lewandowski should be turning on it. Victor Lindelof swings it in for Hazard. Lewandowski. Again, Shaw was in space. I'm sure he could have found him. Lindelof swings it in again. Horta. Good pressure from United. Shaw hits it. Mignolet saves, and it's Lindelof at the far post. 2-1 United. 83 minutes on the clock. Hopefully, that is the winning goal. Luke Shaw swings it in. Mignolet just punches it away, but it's not enough. And it's Lindelof at the far post that taps it in. Come on, ref, just blow the whistle now. Let's get the win. Let's get our second win of the new season. That's 6 points on the board. That's a foul from Lindelof. Overall, this new formation... Hold on, I don't want to speak too soon. It's good clearance. There we go. 2-1 to United. A good win against our bitter rivals, Liverpool, at Old Trafford as well. There's no better feeling. Well done, lads. But yeah, using that formation for the first time, I'm happy with what I saw. There are plenty of positives. We recycled the ball quickly and we produced plenty of chances. And we looked solid at the back. I mean, Liverpool only had 4 shots, only 3 of those on target. That's not bad. I can't wait to see what we do when we're really in the swing of things with that formation. Lukaku has made his return to English football, and with a bang. Former Everton guy scoring against Liverpool on his debut. Brilliant. It's our moment of truth. Champions League holders, Manchester United, we are set to find out who we've been drawn against in our group this season. We are first seeds, along with Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Benfica, Monaco, Shakhtar, Juve, and Spartak Moscow. Let's see who we're going to get. I'm feeling pretty tense about this one. Pretty anxious. Right. That's so good to see as well. Holders United. Automatic draw. Let's find out who we're going to get. So we're in Group A. Real Madrid in Group B. Monaco in C. Shakhtar in D. Bayern in E. Juve in F. Spartak Moscow in G, and in H, Benfica. Who have we got then? Sevilla. Sevilla join us in Group A. Dortmund join Real Madrid in Group B. Napoli with Monaco. Arsenal and Shakhtar. Ooh, look at that. Bayern and PSG. They played one another for the Champions League trophy. I think it was a couple of seasons ago now, actually. We've got Porto as well. It's turned out to be a tricky group, this one. Sporting Lisbon there. Arsenal have got Lyon, along with Shakhtar, Anderlecht with PSG and Bayern, Galatasaray with Barcelona and Juve, Tottenham with Inter Milan, Man City with Atletico Madrid and Benfica. So, who could we get? Who do we want? Finally, Feyenoord, maybe Celtic, Basel, Tel Aviv, maybe Bayasaur again. Didn't we have them last season? Who have we got? Tel Aviv. Okay, that's a bit different. Team from Israel. I'm happy with that. I feel it's a group where we should be advancing through to the knockouts. Basel in a group of death there for them. Celtic along with Spurs and Inter Milan. But there is our group. United, Sevilla, Porto and Maccabi Tel Aviv in Group A. I think we can do that. Get through to the knockouts. I'd expect Real Madrid and Dortmund to advance. Napoli and Monaco maybe. PSG and Bayern. Arsenal and Lyon. I'd expect to see in the knockouts. I mean, Arsenal made the final last season against us, but obviously coming up short as we pit them to the piece of silverware. Elsewhere, you've got Barcelona and Juventus. You would expect those two, especially having to play Galatasaray and Basel, you'd expect those two to come out on top. Spurs and Inter Milan, definitely, and Atletico Madrid, and maybe Man City, just beating Benfica to it. Can't wait to find out though. Let's see who we play first though in our group. Is it Sevilla? I bet it's an away fixture to Sevilla, or is it? I think I'd be happy with our first game being away to Maccabi Tel Aviv. Get that away fixture out the way. It's quite some way to travel, isn't it? Let's find out then. So who is it? Oh, it's Porto. Porto away is our first game in the Champions League group stages. Yeah, I'm happy with that. As long as we can get all the away fixtures out the way and done with. Then we've got Maccabi Tel Aviv who've come to Old Trafford. Then we've got Sevilla. Then Sevilla, Tel Aviv and... no, Porto and then Tel Aviv. So there we go. That is going to be it for this episode. Join me for the next one where we will be playing Spurs with that new formation. Can we win? Can we beat them? And make it 3 games out of 3 for the new Premier League season? Join me for that. But for now, thanks for watching, guys.